I'm not negotiating unless you are willing to open it up so I can at least see what's going on in your country, because I don't trust.
Dude, I agree with you. I'd love to see that happen, but there's no way they're going to do that.
But then
And
there's
how does
no
that-
way we have to agree to do anything.
But like,
So
that's
how
like
does,
saying...
how does that protect America first?
What do you mean, how does that protect America first? That makes you and I be on equal playing field. It's kind of like this. So imagine you're Bill Belichick. I am, pick another coach in NFL. I don't know what sport
Mike
you follow.
Tomlin, there you go.
Are you, which
Pittsburgh.
sport are you in? Are you a
All of them.
okay, let's just say
All of them and none of them at the same
Mike
time.
Tomlin,
John Stossel.
you're with Pittsburgh.
Sure.
I'm Bill Belichick. I'm with New England Patriots. Guess what? Mike Tomlin's games are televised. I get to see all the plays you call, all the audibles you call. But guess what? Patriots, you can't play any kind of TV when we play. What the hell are we talking about here? I got to be able to see when I'm doing play-by-play and I'm saying, look at the receiver did this. How the hell am I going to know how Patriots plays defense? I can't play against you because you're not doing a play-by-play. I'm doing play-by-play. My name is America. China's not doing play-by-play. I can't see shit. Forget about Deflategate. Forget about Spygate. Shit, if China was a football team, there'd be Spygate on steroids. I mean, what they're doing, you can't see nothing they're doing. America's just sitting there saying, it's just the way they are. You have to understand this is a cultural issue, Patrick. You don't understand. I don't understand. Shit, I've lived in these countries where I don't know. I lived in Iran for 10 years where we have to be quiet. But Americans are just saying, it's how they are. This is how you negotiate with them. No. Standards, values, and principles. I'm held accountable. You're held accountable. Again, I'm very comfortable being wrong with this. I just disagree that if we're going to negotiate, you get to see my play-by-play. I kind of want to see your play-by-play as well. John.
That's the ideal, but I disagree with your sports metaphor, because when the Patriots
like
play,
sports. I don't have volleyball analogies.
it's not about the
don't.
particular sport. It's that
Shoot.
the Patriots either win or lose. But you defend business, and business only happens when it's win-win. I buy a cup of coffee. I give you the buck. You give me the coffee. We both have this weird, I say thank you. You say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The double
China
thank
doesn't
you.
say thank you.
Right. But yes, they do, actually.
How do they say thank you?
They give us goods, and in exchange, we give them pieces of paper with dead presidents on them.
Have you seen how much money was made import export? Who made more money? Who got the better end of the deal? You know, it's like 4x more money they make than we make.
So what? We get the better deal. They get pieces of paper. We get stuff.
Are you kidding me? 80% of the world pharmacy is being built over there. If they wanted to cut it off, we'd be dying today at the hospitals not having a place to get our medication. They have created so much of a control over U.S. What the hell are we going to do? So we've given, no, you produce it, it's cheaper, you produce it. Now they're saying, bam, we got you.
And
80%.
And we're all going to die from coffee or red dye number 6. They're not going to corner the market. They have an incentive to sell us the pharmaceuticals. And if it gets that dire, we'll make a small amount of our own.
You're libertarian. With them. We like freedom. They like control, okay? They like control. We like freedom.
You like control, sounds like. You want to control China.
I don't want to control China.
It's not going to happen.
How is that control? Mine is control. I want to give the people the freedom we have in America. Freedom of press. I want to know what the hell is going on. What part of my argument is control? There's nothing I'm trying to control China with.
You won't trade with them unless they agree to certain principles.
Well, they won't trade with us unless we agree with certain principles with them. So isn't it like you got to give some stuff up, that I got to give some stuff up? In a negotiation, you got 10 controls.
The trade doesn't happen unless both sides think they win, so they must be giving something up.
Guess what, Mr. Stossel? 19-time Emmy Award winner going up against an entrepreneur here.
1.8 GPA.
1.8 GPA. Here's the challenge that we face in this negotiation. We are so in too deep that we have no leverage to negotiate with China anymore. We have to bow down today. And by the way, if we don't stand ground now, 10, 20, 30 years from now, they dictate what we do.
How do we bow down to them?
Okay, what are some of the common, I'm got to get on a webinar here in a minute, but I'm going to say this to you. What is the most basic foundation of America? What is the most basic foundation of America? Freedom of what?
Individual liberty.
Okay, individual liberty. Do you want to have the people of China have that as well?
Yes.
Okay, would that help us have a little bit more accountability to know what they're up to?
Yes.
Would you want to do business with someone that's being a little bit more transparent, or business with someone that's not being transparent?
Transparent.
If you and I start a company together, would you be okay if I You showed me your finances, but I didn't show you my finances. Are you okay with that?
No.
We have to have a common bookkeeping, right, and accounting practices so we can kind of talk about it.
Yes.
U.S. is going into business with a country that's not willing to share it with you. And you're saying, let's do it anyways. So look, I got a request. I got an idea for you. Here's what I say you and I do. I say you and I bring, what's the lady's name, the chief disguise officer from CIA? Jonna Mendes. We've interviewed her before from the White House. I say we bring her. She makes a disguise for you and I, and we go to China. And we go become detectives, and we do a special episode together, me and you, finding out how the people in China feel about their government, how they live there, and let's test to see how far we can go before we get arrested for 6 months. And let's document it, me and you. Let's create a channel together. John and Patrick go to China. What do you think about that? Like Bill and Ted.
I can't wait.
Rick John.
It's a deal. We're going to China, and our cameraman will be our buddy.
I'll be right there. I'll have a mustache. I'll have a disguise.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.